So yeah, as I said in the opening titles there, I just want to show you how to play this song off of my just released album, Other Side of the Equation. It's called Fax Machine, which is kind of a play on AI a little bit, you know, or referencing it. But I just wanted to show you how to play this, you know, real quick. It's kind of a cool little power trio rock type tune, you know. I could have opened it up for guitar solos, but I figure if I play it live or with other people or something, maybe we'll do it then, you know. Really, the focus of that album was drum stuff, percussion stuff mostly. Yeah, anyway, so definitely kind of a, you know, there's disparate influences going on here. I'm not going to get into any of that right now. Who and what that is and things. So on the record, I actually used, it's my seashell pick that I used to do the pick slides. You know, and also on the last track, I did the theremin sounding stuff on the last track, Ultimate Rebel Conformist, using this too. But here I'm just going to do it like this. I just basically I'm playing fingerstyle, you know, but if you're interested. 3 strings, you know, fingernail, you know, kind of works if you're playing fingerstyle. So just like a F sharp major 7, you know. And then, you know, down to the 6. To D major 7. To B power chord. Then we're going to do this thing. So it's like a B minor arpeggio with the 7, flat 7 in it. Then we go down to like a G major triad. I kind of slipped the 7 in there a little bit. Then E minor triad. So I could have connected them or something like that, but I thought it sounded kind of cool just to, you know, just if you see this notated, it'll just be like 16ths, like 6 16ths or something like that, you know. Very Mozartish with the measuredness of it, you know, except rock and roll. And then we go down here. It's like a riff in C sharp. So there's a lot of double notes going on here. And I'm doing that by hammering and plucking. Hammer, pluck. So, and I'm palm muting too. Kind of let that one ring a little bit. And that riff makes its appearance over and over and over again. So that riff makes its appearance over and over and over again. Then back to the same thing. This time we don't go down to the D. We play a little melody figure. So the fingering I like to use. I'm oops. Right, and then a cool little figure in D major. So the last two notes are like this. So we got F sharp to D. You play all of them in every octave, okay. Kind of a weird figure. Then B major power chord up here. Then we got an interesting thing. It's a descending B major arpeggio. Then we got an ascending B minor, so like a picardy third thing happening. Then we have this C sharp major arpeggiated thing. Right? And it's just really fingerings, like getting the fingering and then figuring out which fingers to use in the right hand if you're using that, or just use a pick, you know. You could do this easily with a pick, just hammer the notes with the left hand instead of, or use hybrid picking or something, you know. Then we have this scalar figure. So it's just C sharp major, but I'm starting off of the minor, relative minor. So a bunch of sextuplets. Again, Mozart liking character, but rock and roll, right? Well, you just practice that over and over and over again until you got it. And I think just playing it legato is fine, you know, it sounds really smooth that way. Drum fill. Then I have this figure. So we got like A major. This would be, so we have, before we had A1, A2 sections. This would be the B section. Okay. Or the B theme or motif. And all it is a bunch of major chords, but it's just like 1, 5, 3. So we're like A major, E major, F major, C major. But it's got that triplet feel, kind of waltz-like. And then the bass plays a little counter melody, you know, on the second iteration. And then the bass comes in. Right? Then we have a diminished chord, so A, so 1, flat 5, minor third, then E flat, A flat. And then here's one of the coolest licks of the whole tune is a, so you all would probably call this selective picking, but I started doing this a long time ago. It's just hammering and plucking and then fretting notes, and you know, like pretty much this note is never picked. These two are, but I'm palm muting everything. So like if we just take the top two notes, which are fretted, it's like a Latin groove or something, right? But I'm just trying to complete a 16th note pattern, so it's like 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E, and but the notes, the accents are all broken up, and it's 3 notes. So it's kind of like playing a drum pattern. And you don't need any help with that, I'm sure. Okay, then the next figure we have, so basically we got A minor. So, you know, I don't know if this would be B2 or C section, you know. But it's, you know, 1 minor 3 octave, and then we're going. So however you want to look at that, like this is a major 7 maybe, or we're playing diminished here. However you want to look at it, or like some variation on diminished chords. But it's the 6th is going down a half step. And then do the same thing in F sharp. And this is the same thing I was doing down here, sort of, except it's a totally different pattern. And it's only 2 strings, so I'm not even gonna pick this B string. Powered chord that's inverted. And with this iteration, I'm just going to play all the chords because it's getting. This is setting up the drum solo, and we've already played a ton of notes at this point, you know. So. You know, then back to the riff. So it's kind of that's why I use my thumb for the stuff like this. It's like a little rip in 10 or 5, however you want to look at it. 2 bars of 5 or 1 bar of 10. And I do that palm muting. Sometimes I use my index finger nail as the pick with downstrokes a lot of the time. Then we repeat the melody sections, and the only thing that's different is that the very last chord I play is just like F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. So 2 stacked fifths. And as a final little thing, all those weird noises in the end of that. So that's what it is. I'm just playing harmonics here, holding lightly, and then, you know. and it's just right there, kind of just above the middle point toward the neck pickup on both, between these two humbuckers, you know. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this, gotten something out of it, and maybe learned how to play this tune. And I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.